All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I made $12,358 using the market maker sale model. So it was actually a combination of trades, but with this video today, I want to go over GBP USD specifically. So this was from London on Friday. The exact date for anybody who's watching this in the future is February the 2nd, or not, my mistake, February the 10th, 2024. Okay. So if you want to go back and replay this, there you go. So market maker sale model. What's the deal here? Well, I've actually made a couple videos on market maker models, and I'm actually going to leave a link to those videos in the video description. So after you watch this video, make sure you go watch those videos as well. Again, there'll be a link in the description. Okay. So here's with the market maker sale model on GBP USD Friday. So the very first thing that I did here when I got to my chart on Friday, right, is I identified my key point of interest here. Okay, that's what you need to do first, okay, because price needs a reason to have that move lower, okay? So on Friday, I identified this higher time frame point of interest right here. See this? This is a highest high in the middle, lower high on the left, lower high on the right. What does that make that? That makes that a swing high level. And what's the significance of that? Well, above swing high levels is buy side liquidity. And being that this is on the 4-hour chart, that makes that a higher time frame buy side liquidity pool, okay? So guess what? I have a higher time frame point of interest right here. And what we saw happen here, guys, let's go back to the lower time frame chart because I have that level noted at this point, which is right there. See that where my cursor's moving back and forth? There it is. So what happens is we got like that big push up and price goes into this consolidation here. See this? And then what happens here, when was this? Like, when did you see this consolidation right here? This was, well, it started in New York, but then it led into Asian session. And Asian session is a key time where you want to be hunting for that consolidation. Okay. So you can see right here, because let me actually note this. So you see how we have this consolidation? I mean, it's very clear to see. You can see it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way into here, into Asian session and into a brand new day on Friday. See that? So we have a very clear consolidation right here. So as I already said, like the very first thing you do though, is you had to identify that point of interest. And I did that. I identified that I had a higher time frame point of interest right here. Okay. And that is it's a level of resistance. It is a higher time frame level. Okay. And now I see price coming up. I see price coming up here. So let me actually do replay mode because this is what it looked like in real time when we were looking at it. I saw price coming up here and it was taking out this big level right here. So in regards to the market maker sell model and identifying it, well, at this point, I simply look down and I can very clearly see that consolidation. And that's what you want to do. Once price comes up and it takes that point of interest, you want to look for that consolidation. The key time that you'll see this consolidation very commonly is going to be Asian session. Okay, that's a key time where you'll see that consolidation occur. It's Asian session. All right, so I have Asian session lows, which is right here. We just mark it right here as well. See this? I have Asian session lows right there as well. That's a key liquidity pool. It hasn't been taken. That's the thing here. This has not been taken. And we're coming to a brand new day and we're pushing up here into that higher time frame point of interest right there. That liquidity. What do we call this right here? What do we call this push up into that higher time frame point of interest right here? That's manipulation right there. Okay, that is a turtle soup right there. See that? It's pushing up into this buy side. That is a fake run. Okay, because it's so intention here is to take this buy side, but it's not interested in like having its exact bottom right here. Because remember, we have this consolidation right here from into New York, but also into Asian session right here. As you can see, that consolidation continued into Asian session. And now we're taking out this high at a key time where we can anticipate manipulation is going to occur. Now that we're taking out this point of interest, what do we want to look for next? Like what's next? Well, I want a reaction. Okay. ICT likes to use the analogy of a elephant jumping in a small kiddie pool, right? You know what I'm talking about if you watch this videos. What you look for is, and what does that mean really? Well, it means a displacement. It means a big shift in market structure because me and you aren't going to cause this, like cause price to have such a big move lower. Okay. So who is then? Well, big money, smart money. Who else is going to do it, right? So we look for that signature off these key levels. And once that signature is confirmed, well, then we have that confirmation to then look for that low, that consolidation to be taken. Because remember, with the market maker sell model, this is your target, or it's a potential target for you. So you see right here, we have this low right here of this consolidation, aka Asian session lows. That's what you want to target, okay? Because we have sell side that is residing beneath this level right here. See this? You have sell side liquidity beneath Asian session lows right there, which is a key liquidity pool. Asian session lows left untapped coming into this higher time frame level. So it leaves that untapped. We get to push up, aka a manipulation move, up into a higher time frame level of resistance. Look at this. We come up, we punch through that level. See that? Again, this is just pure manipulation. Because if you're looking at this, guys, real time, this thing looks very bullish on the short term, on the lower time frame chart. Look at this thing, consistently putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. It's consistently pushing up. It's looking it's so strong, right? That's the intention. That's the intention of it. See this? We're starting to have, now, is it confirmed at this point? It's not really, it's not confirmed yet. We have the fair value confirmation in here, which is what I want to see, which tells me that the selling was quite extreme at this area. I have that fair value confirmation, but I still need to shift the market structure because look right here. I have a short-term low right there. I never took that out. That's what I was waiting on Friday. Okay, so I still wasn't in it yet. It needs to crack that short-term low with aggression, with strength. That's aggression. That's strength right there. That's that elephant jumping in that small kiddie pool. That's that elephant right there. You can't hide. They can't hide, guys. And guess what? Look, consider everything that I told you. We have this clear consolidation right here that continued into Asian session. So we have Asian session lows right here that has not been taken. That liquidity never got taken. It's still there. It's still fresh. It's a fresh level right there. It hasn't been taken. And then we immediately pushed up into London here, into London kill zone here, into 3 o'clock. You can see we come up. We took out this buy side right here. That's a big level, guys. That's a higher time frame point of interest right there. Huge level at a key time where we can anticipate manipulation to occur. It takes it, shift. What do we call this? What do we call once we get that move lower off that level? What is that called? That shift that we're seeing, that is called a smart money reversal. Okay? That's called a smart money reversal. Okay, big money, smart money's now stepping in and saying, hey, we're ready to send the thing lower. Right? They tell you that by leaving that displacement. So then we get a little pullback up into this old low right here, which is a level of resistance, of course. And it's also a mitigation block. See that? And then it rolls over, and guess what it does next? It distributes down into that consolidation. See that? That was the play, guys. Super clean, super good follow through on it. Is it always this clean? It's like the market maker sell models, buy models, always this clean and, clean cut, right? No, not always. Sometimes it's definitely not that clean all the time, but it holds the same signatures across the board. It's not always as clean, but it has the same signatures. And these are also key times where you look for this signature. Like you have Asian session where it's a very common time where you'll see the consolidation, guys, because it's a very common time you'll see that. Okay. And then of course coming into after midnight into London session as well, like you'll see, that's a very common time where you'll see that manipulation. Okay. That's a very, very common time that you'll see it. Okay. And then that manipulation, you're at a key time where you can anticipate that. Guess what you're going to do? Guess what? You're going to look for that higher time frame point of interest at that point. You're going to look for that higher time frame point of interest that's coming up into at a key time where you can anticipate manipulation. You're going to look for it to take that point of interest. So it needs a reason. It needs a reason for moving lower. You don't just fucking go in on any little random thing that's pushing up, pushing down, and just try to catch the top, right? It needs a reason for actually moving lower. And we had that reason being that higher time frame buy side up there. That was the reason for price. Like it had that brick wall that it essentially smacked into. It took it. And now it's going to want to seek that opposing sell side, which is the consolidation below. Okay. And then guess what? How do we know when, smart money's, getting in? What leads to displacement? That's called a smart money reversal. They can't hide. There was your smart money reversal. It had that shift. It had that big, strong push. And then what does it do? It redistributes down into that consolidation. See that? And you can see it consistently just pushes lower, wastes very little time, comes down, takes that level. So I just wanted to talk about that play with you guys. Just a really good example of it in play. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you later.